I didn't never get to tell him bye.
It's got to be tough.
He left the house and because he was sick, and they come and got him up here and took him to Millersville, but then he only got to call me on the phone because I was there. My husband was already going to sleep and I was washing dishes. And he called to check on me and he said,
She was supposed to care for her disabled sister. Instead, investigators say she kept her hidden away in conditions that no one could have imagined. This is the case of Bobby Joe Barber. What started as a routine welfare check quickly uncovered a disturbing scene inside the home, leading detectives to allegations of neglect, isolation, and financial exploitation that shocked everyone involved.
Hey, how are you? No, I know it. Can we trade spots? Will you sit in that seat since I'm set up over here? No, you're good. You're good. My name's Robert Butch. I'm an investigator that's kind of helping out with this incident that we're working. Okay. Let me just get some preliminary information from you, so I just want to know who I'm talking to. Things such as that. What's your name?
Bobby Joe Barber.
Is it Bobbie?
Yes.
Is Joe your middle name, or is it Bobby Joe one name?
Joe's my middle name, but I don't like to be called Bobby.
Okay.
It's Bobby Joe.
Okay. Is it spelled J-O-E or J-O-I or
J-O.
J-O? And Barber, B-A-R-B-E-R?
Yes.
Okay. And your address is 2703 Irwinton Road?
That's what it is. I wish it was, but that's what it is.
Understand. And that's Milledgeville. Bobby Joe, what do you like to be called? Like to be called Bobby Joe? Okay, do you mind if I call you that? No? Okay. What's your date of birth, Bobby Joe?
91.
And what's a good phone number for you?
478.
Okay. Do you work anywhere?
I'm sorry, I don't.
So you're unemployed?
I never worked.
Never worked.
Take care of people and take care of the house and take care of the kids.
I got you.
Housewife, I guess that's what they call it.
Hey, that's important.
It is.
Okay. And who all lives in the house with you?
Well, my husband, me,
Okay. What's your husband's name?
Jerry Barber.
And that's your spouse?
Next month will be 10 years we've been married.
Well, that's good. And he lives at the same address?
Yes.
Okay. What's his date of birth?
91.
Y'all are 4 days apart.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's his phone number? Okay. And who else lives there at the house?
Our 2 kids.
Okay. What's their names?
Yeah, that's it.
I kept trying to put 2 L's in it. What's her date of birth?
2014.
All right, and she lives at the same address with you? Okay, and and this is your daughter? Okay, who else? Now, is that 2 names or 1 name?
That's the baby.
Okay. Her last name is Barber?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's a daughter? She's your daughter?
Yes.
And what's her date of birth? What year?
2015.
Okay. Anybody else?
Well, it's supposed to be my sister, I guess.
Okay. What's her name?
Stacy.
S-T-A-C-Y or C-E-Y?
C-E-Y.
C-E-Y. And what's her middle name?
Renee.
Renee? R-E-N-E-E?
Yeah.
Is her last name Barber?
No, Gunter.
Gunter.
G-U-N-T-R.
Okay. So Barber's your married name.
Yes.
Stacy Renee Gunter. Okay, what's her date of birth?
1990.
And so these 5 people, everybody lives there at this house?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. What's Jerry do for a living? Where's he work?
TNS hardwood. Front end loader.
Okay. How long's he been there?
He's been there over 6 years.
Okay.
I think August was 6 years.
Daughter, what school does she go to?
Midway Hills Academy. In the 3rd grade.
3rd grade.
Midway Hills Primary, 2nd grade.
Okay. What about Stacy?
She's just there.
She's just there.
I mean, she's handicapped. She don't do nothing.
Okay.
Actually, my mom and dad actually left her when they died. I didn't know what to do with her really.
Okay. So, how far did you go through school?
I quit in the 8th grade.
You quit in the 8th grade.
Yep. My mom was real sick.
Okay.
And I quit to help my daddy with her.
You didn't go back and get your GED or nothing like that?
I tried a few times, it just didn't work out.
Okay. Do you read and write the English language?
Yeah, I love reading and writing.
Okay. All right. Do you take any medication or anything like that that would prevent you from understanding our conversation that we're going to have?
No, I don't take nothing no more. None of it didn't help me, so I didn't take it no more.
Okay. Are you under the influence of any illegal drugs, marijuana, alcohol,
No,
anything like that that would prevent you from understanding our conversation?
no.
Okay. All right. So you're clear-headed and everything else like that today.
I'm just upset, that's it.
Understand. All right. So before I get we get too deep into this, you weren't brought down here freely from your house. You were detained and a deputy sheriff brought you down, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So because you weren't, and as we're sitting here, you're not under arrest at this moment, but you were detained and you weren't, and obviously you can't leave until we're done having interview time. So because you were brought down by a deputy sheriff and you were detained for this investigation, I want to read to you what your Miranda rights are, okay? Have you ever heard of your Miranda rights?
I ain't never been in no jailhouse in my life.
Okay. That doesn't mean you've never had them read to you.
I never had nothing read to me as far as I remember.
Okay. So what I want to do is I want to read these 5 statements to you, okay? And you can follow along with me if you like. Anytime I use the words like I and me, you, things like that, it's all refers to you,
Okay.
not to me. I'm going to read these 5 statements. I'm going to ask you 2 questions, okay?
Well, I did. I heard him on TV, but.
Okay, that's fine. So when I ask you these two questions, the answers are either yes or no. Okay, they're really pretty simple answers. All I'm going to do is circle your answer. I'm going to date and sign it. I'll ask you to do the same. The only thing it does is acknowledges that I've read these to you and that whatever we mark are your two answers. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sound fair?
Fine.
Okay. All right, so your Miranda rights say I have the right to remain silent. Anything I say will be used in court as evidence against me. I am entitled to have a lawyer now and have him present now or at any time during questioning. If I cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for me without cost, and he may be present at all times during my questioning. I can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not make any statements. So the first question is, do you understand each of these rights as I've explained to you?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm just going to circle the Y, indicating yes was your answer. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
Yeah, I'm ready to get it over with.
Okay. Okay. So if you would, on this line, just print and sign your name, and then on the date and time, you can use my same date and time if you like. Yeah, I'm sorry, today's the 28th.
Oh.
That's okay.
I thought it said the 20.
Okay. All right. Let me put this away. All right. So, tell me about this. I mean, I'm not sure where to begin, to be honest with you. I'm just asking
I don't know where to begin either myself.
Okay, how long have you lived at that house?
Well, we all used to live on Mount Pleasant Church Road.
Okay.
And then we moved over there. It's been, I'm trying to remember how long it's been. I know that my youngest was like not even 1 year old yet. So.
Okay.
And she's 8 now.
So she's 8. So 7 years ago was about the time that you all moved over there.
With my mom and daddy.
With your mom and dad. Okay.
They was alive.
Okay. So your mom and dad are deceased now.
Yeah, see, I ain't never lived with nobody else except my mom and daddy.
Okay.
So I was still living with them and
How old are you today?
having to take care of them. I'm 31. Well, just had a birthday.
32?
Yeah, 32.
Okay.
And I always helped take care of my mom and daddy. I tried to help take care of my sister, but
Okay.
everybody just don't understand that she ain't right.
Okay. When you say she's not right, what do you mean?
She don't know how to read. She don't know how to write. She don't know.
And this is Stacy.
Yes, she don't know how to give herself a bath.
Okay.
She can feed herself.
Okay.
Because I feed her every day. She can feed herself.
Okay.
But she don't even know how to cut on TV on. And I was trying to go in there and cut her TV on for her as much as I could. And she would mess it up all the time. And I can only take so much. I got other stuff to help take care of my kids, the cooking and all that.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
she would aggravate me all the time about cut the TV on, cut the TV on, cut the TV on.
So is she able to communicate? She's able to talk to you okay?
She could talk, but some of her stuff, she had imaginary people that she talked to and all.
I got you. Yes, I got you.
It's one of them situations.
Okay.
I mean, my mama could do everything for her. Take her to the bathroom,
Okay.
give her a bath.
So when your mom and your dad passed away,
I said, well, we're going to try to take care of her.
Okay.
Because that's the only person that I had alive left besides my husband and kids that even cared about me.
When did your parents pass away?
My mama died back in October I think it was 2021. Yeah, October the 3rd, 2021. I think it was 2021.
What was her
It's
name?
been 2 years ago.
Okay.
Patricia Gunter.
What's her date of birth? Do you remember?
1964.
Okay. And your dad was, when did he pass?
It's still hard to talk about my daddy.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to open up old wounds, but I think it's important to kind of understand some of the dates.
July. I'm not sure what day it was. It was a couple of days after my daughter's birthday. I know that.
Okay. Let me ask you this. What was your dad's name?
Bobby Gunter.
Bobby Gunter.
That was named after my daddy.
Okay.
Bobby.
Bobby. Was his middle name Joe?
He didn't have the.
He didn't have a middle name? What was his date of birth?
51.
Okay. All right. So you went from Mount Pleasant Church Road and moved with your parents to the Irwinton Road address
Yes.
about 7 years ago or so. In that time frame, your mom passes away in 2021. Your dad passed away.
And then, right after my daddy died the following year, I had a miscarriage.
Okay.
And my society's been bad.
You've just had a lot of tragedy in your young life.
And then we had chickens, up in the yard, and some stray dogs come and killed them. And,
Right.
and we had dogs killed, cats, and I mean, there's been so much death.
Okay.
And I've just been trying to sit there and, we've just been trying to sit there and take care of our kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the house is falling in when we've been wanting to get them to move out.
Right.
But we just ain't got the money up yet.
Understand. So, when your dad passed away, then you just took over taking care of your sister Stacy.
Yeah, I was trying the best I could. And
Now, are you and her truly blood sisters?
yes,
Okay. So you both had the same mom and dad.
yes.
Okay.
We got 2 half sisters, but
Okay.
they didn't have nothing to do with us neither. So
Right. Okay. So Stacy was dependent on her mom and dad for all of her care.
everything.
Everything.
She wouldn't do nothing by herself.
Was she able to walk and move around the house or anything like that? I mean,
Yes.
I guess what I'm getting at, was she bedridden or was she mobile? Was she able to get up and move? And
She can move around. It's like that they did stuff for her whole life. That's what she was used to.
okay,
Spoiled.
Meaning-
Called spoiled, pretty much.
so she could just sit in a chair or on the couch, and mom and
Yeah.
dad would wait on her hand and foot.
And the foot.
I got you.
It was pretty rough on me growing up, by her always getting her way, doing what she wanted to do, and it was just poor me,
Yeah.
I mean, it really, I went to councils about it all my whole life.
I got you.
I tried the best I could to take care of her, but they act like that I beat on her, had her caged up. It wasn't that. That door was locked, because if she gets out, she would go through the house and tear the whole house apart.
So when you say that when the door was locked, which door are you talking about?
The kitchen door.
How was it locked shut?
Well, we had this lock on there that you turn like this,
Mm-hmm.
and put a clothes hanger through it like that, so she couldn't get in
Okay.
the kitchen, get in the refrigerator.
So it had like a hasp,
Yeah.
and you had a wire hanging through the hasp?
She would tear the refrigerator all to pieces. People just didn't know how crazy that she was.
How destructive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I love her to death. I didn't mean it if somehow I hurt her or something, I just didn't know how to handle it, and I knew if I called anybody, they would try to come and take our kids away from us. Because of the way the house looked, and the way
Okay.
the house was falling down. And it wasn't my fault that it was old. The landlord people would not fix it, so
Right.
what was we supposed to do? We didn't have no money.
Didn't have the money to move. I
I mean,
understand.
it's just,
Did you ever think about calling somebody to help you with the?
We always talked about that we needed to call somebody, but we
Okay.
didn't know how to get, we don't got no other family that's going to help us at all.
Okay.
I mean, all we got is his daddy, and his daddy, he didn't know how to go about it neither, so.
Right. Did you think about calling like Adult Protective Services or DFACS?
Yes, but like I said, I didn't want our kids to get took away just for that.
I got you. So you didn't call a state agency because you were afraid that they may come in
I
and
did
take...
try to call, before it got too bad or whatever.
Okay.
I tried to call the nursing homes and put it in a place,
Mm-hmm.
But they said that I would have to be her legal guardian or something.
Okay.
And
So there was never any paperwork drawn up. There was no... You didn't go to probate court and be assigned her guardian or nothing like
the only
that.
thing I had over was her check, but it was have to pay the rent
Okay.
and buy food.
So how were you put over her financial responsibility? How were you put in charge of that?
Well, I called to see if I could get that done because I figured, since I'm trying to take care of her, I mean, it could buy her food and stuff that she needed.
Okay. So you called where? Did you call
Social Security,
the Social Security office?
but really, we've been planning on me going up there, getting off of it, calling somebody to come and get her, and we was going to try to find us a new place to live,
Right.
even if we had to go live with his daddy down in Dublin,
Right.
just so our kids and us would have. I mean, our health ain't been good in that house because we've been sick a lot because the house
Sure.
got holes through it and
I got you.
it's terrible.
So you can admit that she's probably not been properly taken care of under your care. Is that fair to say?
Well, if it makes me sound bad, I ain't agreeing to nothing like that.
Do what now?
I fed her.
Okay.
Like I said, I tell her to come and get a bath. If she won't go get one, what am I supposed to do? I ain't gonna sit there and beat nobody to go take a bath.
Well, no, I mean, I get that. I mean, but there's options out there. I mean, and now may be a little bit late to try to explain them to you, but there's Adult Protective Services. You could have called the sheriff's office and said, hey, look, I don't know what to do. And I'm in this position.
I might be right back in this position that I'm in right
Well,
now.
but maybe not. We might have been able to guide you in a little different light to be able to get you some resources.
That's why I didn't call nobody. I'm just scared. I don't know what to do about nothing.
So if she's able to get up and move around, but if she's locked in that room with the coat hanger, with the wire hanger through the lock, how does she get to the refrigerator to eat?
I take her food to her.
You take it to her, okay.
Yeah, she eats and drinks stuff all the time.
Okay. So the other door that's got the cord tied to it,
That's
tell
where
me.
the bathroom is.
Okay. So where does she use the bathroom?
She won't go to the bathroom anyways. I tried to take her. She won't go.
Okay.
She's not a person that's going to walk to the bathroom by herself.
Okay.
She wasn't my mom and daddy. She's never been since she was born.
Okay. So where does she use the bathroom at?
Heck, I don't know.
Just wherever she uses it?
I guess, like I said, I didn't go in there that much because she did try to jump on me one time in front of my kid.
Okay.
So, that's why. I know I should do something sooner than now, but I can't take back what's been done.
Well, no, that's true, but the piece of it that I'm trying to understand how this whole thing evolved, So, what kind of money do you pay for rent at that house that you're in?
$350.
$350 for rent. And what's the utility bill?
It depends on the lights and all.
Understand? Just what do you think on average?
This month was like $150.
150. So, anywhere between 150 and is that a good month? Is that a high month or is that a low month?
That's just pretty good.
Pretty average, pretty good month. So what's the most it's ever been?
It could run to almost $400 in that home.
Okay.
Especially when it's real cold, you gotta crank up the heaters.
I got, and it's about to get cold tonight.
It was cold last night to me, but.
Is there like a cable bill or a cell phone
We
bill?
got the internet.
Got the internet? I got you. What's that?
That's like $100. See, I got it back the internet when the kids had to do homeschool because of the COVID.
Right.
So,
Okay. Is there any other bills that are, you have a car payment?
we don't even have a car. We're using his daddy's car.
Using his daddy's? Okay.
I just broke down. It was my daddy's sitting in the front yard.
Okay. See, I never went up the driveway. I don't know. I made it to the house and they
Some
sent me
people don't
somewhere.
like that driveway. So
Yeah,
it's bad.
I got you. What's your food? How much do you spend on food a month, do you think?
We mainly just do that weekly, right? When he gets paid, because we don't get food stamps and that.
Okay.
I
So you didn't get no food stamps, no SNAP, no nothing like that?
probably spend about $100 a week.
About 100 a week? So that's 400 a month?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Maybe a little more here and there. You know how kids eat. So.
Sure. So what would you say? Would you say 400 to 600? Is that about right, or? Okay. All right. And what, so your husband's been at TNS for 6 years.
Uh-huh.
I got that. And you don't work, so I know that's got to be strapping for you too. What kind of money does he bring home a month? Or every 2 weeks?
He brings it home every week. It's according to how many hours he works.
Okay.
Last week he didn't get to work at all because he had to have tonsils.
So he's hourly. He gets paid by the hour?
Yes.
Okay. What's he get? How much does he get paid an hour?
$17.
17? Well, that's pretty good money, isn't it?
Not to get a house these days, though.
It doesn't do what now?
Not to move out these days. It's high.
Well, no, look, I get it. You know, the housing's gone way out of sight, without a doubt. And so I'm just trying to, you know, I'm trying to understand what kind of money y'all have coming in versus what you got going out. You know, we're really continually going underwater, and how does that apply to your sister's caretaking? You know, so what does she get for disability? How much does she get?
9 something.
9 something. And that's a month.
Yes.
So on a good week, you're on a, let's say, so does your husband normally work 40 hours a week if he works all week? So that's 40 times 4, that's 160 hours. So that's about $27.20 a month.
He gets all that insurance took out and all.
Oh, sure, yeah, there's all, and that's
He gets $150 a week took out
right.
just for insurance on us.
For, you talking about for like medical and dental insurance
Yeah.
for you all?
$150 a week.
Well, that's pretty good.
That ain't even a month though. I mean, I heard people
Yeah.
doing insurance a month, but
Yeah.
a week.
Well, you can figure that out for the month. If it's $150 a week, that's, you know, $600 for the month. So I mean, it equates to be the same. So, all right. What else can you tell me about this whole scenario? When we first started talking, you said something about your sister's there, but that's just it. She's just there.
She's there because she don't talk to no one.
Okay. Is she a burden to you all? I mean, is she? I mean, it sounds like she's a lot of work for you to keep up with.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know nothing bad to happen to her. But
Understand.
yes, she's a real burden on me because I'm going through a lot myself right now.
Right.
My side is just killing me right now. My chest is hurting
Okay.
because of all this, and I don't know what to do.
Right.
Every day I'm sitting there thinking, you know.
Do you need? You said your chest is hurting and your anxiety's up. Do you need me to have an ambulance come in and take a look at you?
No, I'll be fine over there and get out of here.
Okay.
I don't like talking to people.
How come?
I never have.
I got you. So, do you know what your sister is diagnosed as?
And that's today, I know she got and my mom says she has something else, but I don't remember what it was.
You don't remember?
I went to the doctor with him, but I was young back then myself.
Right.
When she first found out.
Are you older? She's older than you by a
She's
year.
older than me by a year.
So you're having to take care of your older sister.
Yeah,
Does she take any medicines?
she did, but I tried to put them in there, you know, when I put her food in there,
Mm-hmm.
and she wouldn't take them no more.
I got you. So, when our deputies went there today, they said they basically had to break the one door down in order to get into the room she was in, that it was stacked full of stuff behind the door.
She did that.
She did that.
She did that. I didn't do none of that.
So,
Like I said, I don't really go in there that much. I
okay,
put her food in there, make sure she eats and drinks at least,
okay,
because I do worry about her.
okay.
And she did that. We did have the door locked like that, but I opened it for them. I don't know what she did to us in that room. That was my mom and daddy's room.
The one that she was found in?
She slept in the bed right there, and they slept in another one.
Oh,
Yeah,
at the same time?
yeah.
Okay. See, I've not been in the house, so I don't know what it looks like inside.
We all had our rooms back there. I didn't want to be close to my mom and daddy because I'm grown, you know.
Right, yes ma'am.
But
So it seems like the front door to the house had a key in the lock.
yeah, it was locked.
What was that for? Why was the key in the lock?
I don't know why the key was in there because I ain't never put no key in there.
Because I'm just curious because you said something about,
Unless I did and I didn't ever take it out. That key was always hard to get out that door.
right? So was the door locked? Does that door lock, you know, if you turn the key, does it lock that door?
Oh yeah, it does.
Okay.
The front door unlocks and locks.
Does Stacy know how to unlock
She don't know
that?
how to do all
She doesn't know how to do that? Okay. Who's Travis? Is there a Travis? Or,
Is he the one that called?
I'm sorry?
Is he the one that called y'all?
No, no, there was a couple of names that she was mentioning at the hospital. Seems like there was a Travis and a Justin maybe.
Justin's her imaginary boyfriend.
Okay.
She's got imaginary, but Travis is my uncle's son, but she ain't seen him in years.
Okay. You know,
Like I said, nobody don't come around us, and none of my family didn't even try to help me when my mom and daddy died. They
okay.
just pretty much just said, well, she's her problem, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just pushed it off on me. They don't call, they don't come by.
Okay.
I just try to deal with it best I can.
No, I can imagine you got, it's pretty tough, especially, so you're home all day long.
Yeah,
So if she needs something, she can call out to you or,
and I get her something to drink and eat,
right? How many times a day do you give her something to eat and drink?
maybe twice.
Maybe twice?
But she don't call me that much. She's in there here talking to her imaginary boyfriends and stuff.
Right,
I don't go in there much, but like I said, she will try to jump on me.
right, I got you.
I don't know if she was thinking that it's my fault that Daddy died. You know how people like that, not right like her, will think.
Well, yeah, you don't ever know what people think, whether they've got a mental,
Like my mama, she went really unexpectedly.
yeah, what did she pass away of?
She died in her sleep.
Oh,
With my daddy right there beside her and Stacy right there too.
yeah.
See, that wasn't good for her, I don't guess. I mean, you know,
So Stacy's been mentally handicapped her entire life.
that's what they always told me.
Okay. Well, what did you think? I mean, you grew up with her.
I know she was, but I always felt like that she could actually do more if she wanted to.
Okay. How do you mean you felt like she could do more?
Because she used to go over to my aunt's house, which she's been passed away now a couple of years ago.
Right.
But she would go to the bathroom by herself there and everything.
Okay.
But now, with us, with Daddy and Mama and us, she wouldn't go to the bathroom by herself. I even tried to get her to.
Okay.
I don't understand.
So then, and so I'm trying to understand where she went to the bathroom at. Did she go in there in her room?
She probably did.
So you don't know where she went to the bathroom
No.
at? But you know she didn't use the bathroom inside the house because it was tied shut.
Yeah, but I would have let her out. She said, "Will you let me out and use the bathroom?"
Understand.
You know, she don't talk like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, and I've asked her plenty of times to take a bath.
Right.
I mean, because I used to give her a bath.
Okay.
but she always said no or later. Hollered at me, so.
Gotcha.
And we didn't want to make her take a bath, and then, you know, they could say something, we could get in trouble for that, like making somebody take a bath that was grown.
Well,
You know?
that's kind of I understand what you're saying, but you could articulate as to why you made her take a bath, you know. Yeah. So when you've been in and looked in on her, did you ever look on her physical condition to make sure that, you know, she wasn't bruised up or you know, scraped up or anything like that?
I didn't really look.
Okay. So she never shaved her legs because obviously she didn't take a bath.
No, she never did, and my daddy would shave them sometimes.
Yeah,
I tried,
I got you.
but I did one time, like, but she would get mad. She didn't even want to trim her fingernails.
Right. Did you ever trim her fingernails? When's the last time you did that?
It's probably back when Daddy had died.
So
Like I
at
said,
least a year ago.
She was doing pretty good for a while there, like a couple months, and maybe 3 or 4 months. I can't remember. It was just a year ago. It's been a while to me.
Right.
But she was doing pretty good. And then all of a sudden she did.
So I know it's got to be pretty hard to have to
It is real rough.
be 32 with 2 kids.
And then you ain't got nobody to talk to about it, so your husband, and that's it.
Right.
You know?
What's he say about it?
I mean, he's just confused as me because he didn't know what to do. We never been put in this situation before.
Right.
We just.
Is he aware of the condition she was in?
He knows.
Does he?
He didn't go in there because, you know, that's my sister. I'm supposed to deal with her. You know what I mean?
Well,
He tried to
I mean,
help.
I get it to a point, but okay.
He tried to help, you know.
Sure.
He tried to help, give her bath and stuff like that, but
Right.
then she got, but she didn't want to do nothing for nobody, like I said.
Do you have animosity towards her for the way she was treated as a child?
None of us be mean to nobody.
No.
Just a little bit of hurt.
Right. But sometimes that hurt can come out in different ways, you think?
No, I'm not trying to be mean to her.
I'm not saying you were being mean, but, you know, I'm not saying you walked up and punched her in the nose or
Like I said,
threw her on the
back
floor or
to-
anything
I go
like
through a
that.
lot of anxiety and depression, and this has been rough on me, and I really did not know what to do with that girl.
Right.
And I was scared to death. Cause I don't know cops. I don't know people like that to call and get help. And I'm scared to call the cop.
Well,
I don't know nothing like that.
could you call the hospital? Or
This
the
hospital
ambulance?
down here? I don't like this hospital down here.
But either way, you could have called an
I
ambulance
could.
or something and said,
Yeah.
hey, I don't know what to do with her. Can somebody help?
But I did call like that one time. She had a seizure
Right.
in the bathtub when we was giving her a bath. That's when she was still doing all right.
When was that?
I don't remember what date it was.
No. I mean, was that a year ago or 2 years ago, or
Well, it's
has it been since your dad's passed
It's
away?
been since Dad passed away, and it's been no whole year though.
Gotcha.
But I called him out there, and then that's when she was doing fine. She was still talking to us and all, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But she was doing fine, and they said, I mean, they act like I was her legal guardian. I'm not her legal guardian, so I can't say if she could come to the hospital or not. And they asked her, was she all right?
Right.
But she wasn't talking to them then. They asked me, well, it's up to you. And I just told them that she seemed all right to me right then because that's when she was still doing good.
Right.
And there wasn't no problems going on. You know what I mean?
So how did it make you feel having to take care of your sister? I mean, it sounded.
Every time my mama went through a lot of depression, she had bipolar and all that.
Your mama would.
And I had to help
Yeah.
take care of my sister. Yeah.
Yeah. You felt like she was just thrown upon you when your mom and dad passed
That's
away.
why I quit school to help take care of my sister in the house and my mama. My daddy worked.
Right.
Because he was the only one bringing in income besides Stacy's check.
Where'd Daddy work at?
he was a handyman. He worked everywhere.
I got you.
But he worked for the funeral home a long time.
Okay.
Williams Funeral Home,
Mm-hmm.
Roy's Funeral Home. I used to go with him to bury people when I was little.
Oh boy.
But yeah. Like I said, I thought that she would be alright, you know,
Mm-hmm.
after they died. But my daddy always said once something happened to him, I was not going to be able to handle her.
Right. So how'd she lose so much weight
I don't
from
know.
the time your daddy's passed away, from your dad's funeral till now?
Well, one, her medicine probably.
Okay. What about her medicine?
I don't know if that was helping her, or maybe she's grieving because of mom and daddy, because that's all she known her whole life.
Right. Okay. I'm just trying to understand the
Yeah,
weight loss, because
because-
the videos from your dad's funeral
She was pretty
seem to
big.
show her pretty healthy and moving around and
Yeah, because that's all she depended on was mom and daddy.
right.
She always looked for mom and daddy. I don't know if she understands about daddy and mama dying.
Right. When's the last time you actually laid eyes on your sister? Other than today when the police were there and the medics were
I
there.
didn't look at her.
You didn't see her today?
I don't want to.
Why is
I know
that?
she's skinny. I seen her the other day. I see her from time to time.
Okay.
But she don't ever try to talk to me.
So do you see her like every couple days? Or do you see her every day? Or do you see her once a week?
Probably every couple of days.
Every couple days?
I see her. But she's always wanting to stay in that room.
Right.
If she won't come out unless I put her food in there.
So if you see her every couple days, how do you put her food in there?
We got a heater right here in the living room.
Okay.
And I set the food and the drink on it. And she'll sneak out that bedroom and get it.
So you go into one room and set her food down on the living room,
Yes. And she'll come out and get it.
and then she'll come out of her bedroom
And
and
then,
get
sometimes right here lately, it's been kind of scary, but that's why I was seriously getting ready to call somebody, because
yeah.
she would go banging on them doors and start cussing at me.
What was she saying when she was cussing at you?
She's telling me to get out of the house.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't know if she's got some thinking, you know, that I have something to do with mom and daddy, you know, 'cause,
Mm-hmm.
you know, she's probably like, well, she's still here, mom and daddy's gone. I mean, you know, I don't know how people like that see
Sure.
different stuff.
So when you took her food and drink, whatever it was, you didn't go in her bedroom and give it to her. You set it on this heater.
Yeah, but
In the living
sometimes
room.
I seen her go
Sure.
get it, you know.
Yeah. So when you put the food out there, was it gone? I mean, when you went the
Yeah.
next time, it was
I
gone.
would check to make sure
Okay.
she got it.
But you don't. So we're assuming that she ate. We don't know if she ate. It could be
I know she had got it. That's all I know.
right. You knew she physically took it into her room. It could be sitting in the corner, or it could have went out the window.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
okay,
All I know is she got her food every time.
okay.
She was eating that.
And then obviously, if she got her food, then whether she ate it or not, that's on her.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. You know.
I got you.
I mean, sometimes when I gave her food, I would give her tater chips. She loved tater chips.
Sure.
And stuff like that with it. I don't know how she got so skinny. I couldn't figure it out. Unless it's her medicine, you know.
Right.
And they agree.
So how did you give her medicine?
Well, she would know. I would tell her to. Well, when she was still doing, you know, coming around people and acting right, not going crazy, I would give her medicine. And she would take it, you know.
You physically give it to her.
Yeah, I mean, in the mouth like a kid.
Mm-hmm.
She would take it.
Okay.
But then when she got that and like that, and she wouldn't take a bath, and she wouldn't do nothing, and I kept on begging her, and it was a lot of me kept begging somebody. I don't want to beg nobody like that.
Right.
But I was setting medicine in there on the thing with her food, you know.
On that heater thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she would never take it.
Did she? So she just left the medicine behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would get it up, you know, as we go, because I didn't want her to take it all at one time, and then, you know.
Sure. Yeah, if you're if you're laying 2 or 3 doses of it down, you
Yeah.
don't want her to take it all at once.
But she knew that she took medicine.
Now, do you know what kind of medicine she takes? What the name of it is?
Me and my husband said he got off of work and we took her to the doctor.
Sure.
And she was supposed to go back this year.
Okay.
but she didn't go back
How come she didn't go back this year?
because she won't even take a bath. How's she supposed to go to the doctor?
Well, but that, if the doctor would have seen, the doctor might have been able to make some medical interventions, and you know what I mean. I mean, hindsight is
But
what it
she
is.
She wouldn't even get out the house though. I mean, she wouldn't even go get in the car.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I guess she's pretty much been lost it since Mom and Daddy died. I guess. I mean,
Okay. So really, since her mom and dad passed away,
it's been downhill for
it's
her
been downhill for her.
and me because all of
Understand.
the, like I said, all of them.
But you're functional other than being depressed and having some anxiety issue. You know what I mean? So I understand where she gets some extra care that maybe you don't, or some extra attention that you don't.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess that's got to be tough for you to kind of handle sometimes. I mean, I get it.
It
You
is
know.
really hard, especially knowing that, you know, pretty much where my mom and dad loved her more than me. You know.
Yeah.
It kind of hurts when I'm thinking right now, with her looking the way she does, my daddy probably hates me for it, or blaming me for it. And he, I mean, you probably think I'm crazy thinking like that.
No, I'm just listening. Yeah. I mean, I get it. You know, if I understand the position you're describing. I've never met your dad, so I don't know if he cared more for her than you.
I just want her to be able to be around people like her.
Right.
You know
What do
I mean?
you? So I don't know medically what condition she's in. I know I can show you some pictures if that's, you know, she's got some sores and stuff on her that haven't been taken care of, that kind of thing.
She did that to herself, I know.
Well,
In that nasty room. I mean, that's the way it's gonna look. Like I said, that room, that was my mom and daddy's room, so I don't know what's in there.
right.
I didn't go through my mom and daddy's stuff. It was too rough on me.
When's the last time that room was cleaned? Or has it ever been cleaned since your mom and dad passed away?
My daddy kept it clean all the time.
Did he?
He died unexpectedly too, kind of, so.
What did he pass away of?
It was a massive heart attack.
Wasn't? I'm sorry.
He died on the way to the hospital in Macon. They was traveling, taking him to Macon.
Mm-hmm.
And how they said he died before the plane landed.
Oh, they flew him to Macon. They were flying. Wow.
I didn't ever get to him by.
That's got to be tough.
He left the house and he was sick, and they come and got him up here and took him to Millersville, but then he only got to call me on the phone because I was there. My husband was already going to sleep and I was washing dishes. And he called to check on me and he said that he couldn't hardly breathe in the hospital then. And I told him that I can't come up there because, you know, that my husband had to work the next day and that I had to help take care of the kids and Stacy. And he was like, it's okay, just take care of them, that he wouldn't want me up there anyway. And he told me he loved me, but that's the last time I talked to him.
Did you tell him you love him back? That's important. What about your sister?
She didn't talk to him because we didn't really tell her until he actually died that we told her he died. But I don't know.
Does she understand?
I don't know if she understands or not. I just wish it didn't ever happen, you know.
What part's that?
My daddy died, my mama died. I wish it never happened.
I don't understand. I've lost both my parents too, and my stepdad.
My mama wasn't but 57.
Yeah, that's young.
She died of COPD.
My mom did too.
And I was smoking just as
So
bad
did my
as her.
dad.
But I quit. I quit smoking.
Yeah.
And ever since I quit smoking, I'm hurting worse than when I smoked.
Talking about your lungs are hurting? Maybe it's still trying to clear all that out of there.
And it's the beginning of this year, so maybe it has. My husband quit smoking too. He just dipped, and I dipped.
Right.
And that's it. We don't do drugs, alcohol.
Just dip.
Just dip.
I got you.
Something I've been trying all kind of doctors.
What about Stacy? Does she dip?
I don't know. Stacey ain't never dipped or smoked in her life.
I'm just asking because
It'd be funny if she did, though. But
yeah, I mean her fingernails were pretty dirty, so I didn't know
no,
what was
I
that?
don't know what's that from. Probably trash or food or. They was long as her fingernails. Her fingernails always grew really fast. For some reason.
Well,
She'd fight with Daddy when he tried to trim them.
yeah.
My daddy was littler than me. He was a little man.
Was it?
She tried to, before he died, I don't know if she was taking anger out because Mama had died on him,
Mm-hmm.
but she would beat him. And he cried.
Your daddy would?
And he cried. And I couldn't do nothing, because but he wanted help for her, but he didn't know where to put her. And he didn't want to look like a bad parent.
Right.
I mean,
Which is kind of where you're at. You don't want to look like a bad sister, but you don't know what to do with her. You're overwhelmed trying to take care of her. You don't want to take care of
It's
her.
all messed up, like I said. I mean, we don't got no family to ask help for.
Right.
I mean, none. Besides my husband's daddy, because
Right.
he comes down, but he don't know what to do,
So her money was being used for her care, her food,
Rent,
obviously for part of the rent,
Yeah.
part of the lights, and
stuff like that,
yeah, her medicines. So all right. Well, let me, I wonder how those wound up there. So are you able to see this okay? Okay. That's your sister's date of birth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is how I seen her when I came in.
Mm-hmm.
So what is all this up here? Do you know?
Yeah, I don't have a clue.
Don't have a clue. It's on her chest. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's truly. I don't know if it's feces, if it's food.
Yeah.
Now here's her hands. Okay. Here's her fingernails.
Mm-hmm.
And all this. You know. What do you think about that when you see that? This fingernail picture or this hands picture?
It's bad.
Yeah. You know what this is here? I mean, I know you know it's her head, but
Her hair ain't been brushed in a very long time.
I mean, it's all matted.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. It's all matted.
Her leg's always been hairy.
Yeah, well, you know, if Dad's the only one who's ever shaved him, I get it, but, you know, I'm looking at how big her knees are
I don't know why that looks like that, do you?
and how bruised up they are.
She been hitting them or something.
course, she doesn't have enough meat on her bones to, when she bangs into something, you know, here's the skin on the bottom of her feet peeling. Here's a bruise on her heel. There's some scrapes down here. More of whatever that is. That's a bruise. That's on her chest. It's more of her hair. It's her belly. So whatever this brown stuff is, you know, it's on her abdomen. You notice anything else about this picture? What's this right here?
That's
And that
bones,
right there.
bones.
Yeah.
Why is she so skinny? I feed her every day.
That's my point. Why is she so skinny if you're feeding her every day?
I am feeding her every day.
That's her pelvic girdle.
I don't know why she's that skinny.
There's bruising.
It hurts my feelings because I feed her every day.
This is her right arm. That's an open sore. That's her bicep. You know the big muscle in your upper arm? That's on her left shoulder. That's probably a quarter size abrasion or some type of mark, some type of skin deterioration. This is her left buttocks area, and it's some kind of a, I don't know if it's a spider bite or a bug bite, or then there's a bruise and some other little bites in the, you know. And again, this right here, it's your pelvic girdle. You know, it's hip bone. Feces. So she's using the bathroom somewhere. Y'all didn't smell anything?
Well, it does smell a little bit.
You know what that is? Well, it's where her tailbone is. It's probably a bed sore, but it's almost, her tailbone's almost protruding through her skin. Same with that mark up there.
I think I'm feeding her, she's not eating.
Her whole back right here is all bruised up.
Because that's what it looks like. It looks like she don't eat nothing.
Remember I told you she lost a lot of weight from the time your dad's funeral was, when she was up walking
I know.
around, to now. She's probably down half her body weight at in these pictures.
Did somebody grieve that much or?
That's some kind of blood or stain. I thought it was a blister at first, or some kind of injury, but after they gave her a bath and wiped her off and stuff, it was gone. But, you know, now here's the other side of her knee, all bruised up. So her body's breaking down. She's whatever. I mean, somebody wasn't going in that room and checking on her to make sure
I was.
that she was. You can't tell me, you can't convince me that you were in this room, going in her room and looking in on her.
But I fed her every day and stuff.
But remember, you said you put it on a heater
Yes.
in one room and she was in another room. And yes, the food might be missing, but you don't know what she did with it. It might be
I
still.
thought she was acting hungry and eating it.
Understand? So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nobody was going in that room, in your dad's bedroom, in her room, and checking where she, you know, what the conditions were.
No, because I guess I'm scared of that.
These are all sores on her right hip area. Look how deep and red. a bruise on her shoulder. I mean, she's marked up all over the place. Bruise on her chin. I hated to have to take this picture.
You don't know.
You know? But I mean, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's feces or if it's her skin breaking down. Look at her pelvic girdle sticking out. These are images of somebody that's starving to death. This is the shirt she was wearing.
But she must be starving herself, though, right? Because I feed her.
What I know is you tell me you put food on a table in one room.
I'm not going to sit there and feed her my hand.
And that food goes somewhere. What I know is I'm only going with what you're telling me. What I can tell you based on that is if what you're telling me is true, that you put food on the table, she wasn't eating it. And nobody in the house in which you live was making sure she was being nourished and taken care of. See, she's mentally challenged. She's not as self-sufficient as you. She might be able to walk and talk and feed herself, but she still needs a caregiver, where you don't. You know to go to the refrigerator and get something and eat. You know when you got to go to the bathroom, and you know to look after your children. You wouldn't just put some food down on the kitchen table and walk away and never make sure your kids ate, right? She's a 32-year-old kid because of her mental abilities or her mental disabilities.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Does
Yes.
that make sense to you? This is the hair that we cut out of her, the matting out of her hair. Her hair's not been washed and I don't know when. So you tell me.
She looks terrible.
She looks terrible. If I had to describe that picture of her laying on her back on that hospital treatment bed, to me she looks like a breathing corpse. I've seen people who have died that are in better physical condition than she is. I'm trying to understand how and why she got in that condition if you all were her caregivers.
I didn't sign that paper saying I was a caregiver. I just said that I was trying to help take care of her. I didn't mean for her to look like that.
Understand.
I can't sit there and wait on her hand and foot like Mom and Daddy.
But then those calls needed to have been made to somebody so that she could get the proper care she needs, because you all weren't able to. You either weren't able to or you were unwilling to.
Unable, because like I said, I've been going through a lot myself.
Understand.
Right after that, I got COVID, I got strep throat, I got sick.
Yeah. And
And then I tried to
I
take
can
care
tell
of
you that
Stacy.
I can tell you that we all have our own crosses to bear. Okay?
Yes, I know.
We all have different challenges in our life. I work full time. I work 2 businesses. I took care of my ailing mother until she passed away. I paid all my bills. I paid all her bills. I paid all the 2 businesses' bills. I still work a full-time job. My point being to you is we all have different challenges, but that's unacceptable. This care and treatment, when you all decided that it wasn't, you weren't able to take care of her, you needed to make that call then. So then the question is, why didn't you?
Like I said, I was scared and I didn't want my own kids to get took away because the way stuff looked in the house. I done told you this over and over. I don't know what else to say.
Did it have anything to do with their family members? Now, maybe you've heard some, but I haven't. And I've been doing this business a long time.
I was just scared. I got mad inside. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm scared. I'm sorry she looks that way. I didn't ever want to hurt her. I mean, I didn't, go in there and hurt her. But, I didn't ever want her to be like that. All I want her is to be taken care of the way she needs to be taken care of. Which is
Sure.
the way I cannot take care of her right now. I mean,
But in saying that, you didn't make any of those phone calls to get somebody to take care of her. Instead, you let her deteriorate to the condition she's in now. And in our own conversation, you talked about how your dad loves her more than he loved you. And,
I should have made the phone call, but I didn't. That's
yeah,
all I know. I'm sorry.
I got you.
I didn't make the phone call. I know I should have.
So how do we fix this?
Because I love her. I really do love my sister. There ain't nothing like that against her because Daddy loves her more and all.
Well, I'll throw this out there to you.
Well, Mom and Daddy's gone now.
If you love her as you say you do, that's a strange way to show you love her. You know what I mean? Can you agree with that?
Yes, sir. I said,
I mean, saying the words is one thing. I loved my mother, and I still do. And as my mom was deteriorating in her life, you can ask my boss out here, I ran home several times. She came first. If my brother called me and said, if he was deteriorating like this, I'd leave work to go take care of my brother. That's your sister. And this is the condition you allowed her to live in your house. Right, wrong, or indifferent. That happened on your watch. Agreed? It didn't happen on my watch. And you may not have signed some legal papers that said you were the custodian and guardian of her, but you kind of took on that responsibility for the last 2 years, or the last 18 months.
Yeah, but she's got no sense. She could have helped him.
But does she? We don't know what her mental capacity is. Do your kids have enough sense to be able to take care of themselves?
Well,
I'm asking.
they could take care of, they could get herself a bath and all, yeah.
Okay, maybe.
They can.
But at some point, they might decide to quit taking a bath. She may not have that mental capacity. Therefore, it means you have to make extra effort. And it goes back to what I said. You may not have signed up for it.
No, I sure
But you
didn't. I
did.
wish that I didn't live with Mom and Daddy at the time it happened.
Understand?
Because and this is too much.
Yeah.
Too much. And I'm trying to have my own family and trying to take care of somebody that's older than me.
Sure. But she's only older than you in birth years. See? She's really not older than you in mental capability years. And I don't even know what her mental function capabilities are.
But I guess all them years watching my mama, she was struggling and she couldn't take care of
That
Stacey.
probably got up under your skin some, didn't it? Watching Mom and Daddy have to...
Well, not that. I'm talking about Mama having to take care of Stacey like that all them years.
Mm-hmm.
That's what gave my mama depression and anxiety.
Sure.
Because it was a lot on her.
Right, and so what I'm saying then is that had to also play on you some. In other words, it's just like, I know she can do better. She don't need me to wait on her hand and foot.
Yeah, because she really did. Because I saw her do better than she
Sure.
did. That right there, I don't know what that is. I saw her do better than that. I know she could get up and move around. I know she could call me when she needed something. I was just right there in the kitchen or something.
Mm-hmm.
She could have knocked on the door and said, hey, but she didn't ever call me. And the reason why I didn't go in there, because I was scared she was going to jump on me. And I should have called somebody when I did, but I didn't.
Okay.
Because I was scared. I didn't want them to take the kids. And I was scared what they was going to say. I thought I'd be locked up in prison for the rest of my life. And now here I am. I don't even know what's going to happen no more. See?
Ultimately, that's what we're trying to figure out, where all this goes. So,
All I know is what I would like how everything to turn out, but I don't know if that's what's going to happen.
if what? I'm sorry.
What I would like for everything to turn out.
Oh,
But I don't know if that's the way it's going to happen.
well, how would you like for everything to turn out?
I would like her to get better.
As far as what do you mean?
But
You're talking about physically better from
yeah,
this. Oh, I understand. We all do.
I would like her to look better and like she used to look, and her to be able to be somewhere where she could be taken care of.
You want her to live somewhere where she can be taken care of, not with you, is what you're getting at.
And I could still visit her.
Right.
I mean, you know what I mean? I could still go see her and take her stuff. I mean, she loves toys and all.
Right.
Especially
What kind of toys does she like?
baby doll. Any, like, they always told Daddy that she was in a 5-year-old's body.
And so
That's
that
what
goes
she
back to
told
what I was saying earlier.
I know.
She's a 32-year-old woman in a 5-year-old body. She really doesn't know I need to eat. She really doesn't know
I guess the
I
point
need to go to
is,
the bathroom.
I signed up for more than I can handle, because my
that's it.
husband tried to help, but you know, like I said, he works,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to take care of the kids, and they going to school, and the school wants us to do this, do that. I mean, I really didn't have time for her. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, well, let me go out here and see if any of my partners have anything I need to follow back up with you on, and if not, we'll figure what we're doing from here. Okay?
Okay.
All right, sit tight for a couple minutes. You need some water or anything?
Please, I ain't had nothing to drink all day since I left the house.
Okay. Sit tight for just a minute.
But Bobby Joe wasn't the only person Detective wanted answers from. In a separate interrogation room sat Jerry Kenneth Barber. As investigators pressed him for answers, prosecutors say a much darker picture of what happened inside the house began to emerge. According to investigators, Jerry was far more than a bystander, and the information that surfaced only intensified the allegations surrounding the abuse of Bobby Joe's disabled sister.
I got you. I understand.
It's just, I don't know.
Well, just hang on. We're going to talk through it all. See how things work out. All right. I'm not sure whose these were, but my name is Robert Butch. I'm an investigator here at the sheriff's office. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I kind of think I can kind of out of sorts at a quick moment. So, all right. Let me just get some preliminary information from you, so we can kind of walk through this thing. Your name is Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Barber, Barber.
Yeah.
All right, and 2703 Irwinton Road is the address of the house?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your date of birth? What's a good phone number?
I don't know mine off.
You don't know yours? Okay. All right. Who else lives in the house with you? You got your wife, right? Bobby Joe.
Me and my wife, my 2 kids.
What's Bobby Joe's last name is Barber. Everybody's Barber.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's the 2 kids' names?
Barber.
Anybody else live there?
Stacy.
Stacy. And that's, her last name's Gunter?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and who is she to you?
Sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law, okay. All right. How far did you go through school?
I went to ninth grade.
Ninth grade? Okay. Did you go back and get your GED or anything else like that?
I quit school.
Okay.
Then got in trouble.
Okay.
Got put on probation. They
Okay.
made me go back to school. And then after that, no, I wasn't on probation yet. They made me go back. The judge did.
Okay.
Because I was still juvenile.
I got you.
And they made me go back to school until I went to court. When I went to court, then they gave me 2 years committed to the state of Georgia.
Okay.
And I went down there to Baxley Wilderness Institute
Okay.
back in 08, I believe.
What'd you do to end up in prison?
Like prison?
Yeah. Is that what you're saying, Baxley Institute?
The Baxley Wilderness Institute. It's for like
I'm sorry.
juveniles, but it's like trying to steer them back to the right path.
Okay,
Boot
I'm
camp.
sorry. The way I was tracking it sounded like you said you were on probation and then you got sent to the state. And so I was somewhere, but okay, so go ahead and rock and roll with it. I'm just trying to, the easy question was if you went back and got your GED and that's where you were taking me. Okay. You read and write the English language though. That's your primary means of communication. You read and write it. You can read and write the English language.
I can read it and I can write some of it. And I
Okay.
can read some of it. I'm not good.
Okay.
Because when I was locked up when I was 16, that's when I learned how to read.
That's when what?
That's when I learned how to read.
Okay. All right. So are you on probation now at all? Okay. So any arrest, whatever, was all as a juvenile?
No, I had adults there.
Okay. What did we do with the adult end of it? What were those charges?
I don't remember all of them. I remember I was 17 and
Is it a laundry list or one or two?
just one or two.
I got you. Okay. So you're not on probation. Are you on parole?
No probation, no parole.
Okay. So you're not on paper anywhere.
No, sir.
Did you serve time in prison?
No, sir.
Okay. So whatever it was, you did probation time.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. All
I
right.
did counting, that's it.
County time?
But
Okay.
it wasn't no more than 2 months. So.
I got you. Maybe like some misdemeanor weed kind of thing? Paraphernalia?
No.
No?
Like when I was 17, I was stupid and I got charged with 8 felonies.
Okay.
But didn't go to court on them.
Okay.
That's when I was 17. I guess the sexual simulation is whatever it is, ran out.
Without pulling your criminal history and reading through it, I wouldn't know, but okay. I mean, that does happen. Sometimes folks their statute of limitations will run out on some things and it's like, we can't really contend with that, but it does happen. So, but all right. So look, because we're doing an investigation, because you were brought down here, you were detained and brought down here, I want to read to you your Miranda rights. Basically it's just so we understand the rules of what goes on, okay? I'm going to read 5 statements to you on these Miranda rights, and as I read through them, or at the end of them, there's 2 questions, okay? And those 2 questions, the answer is either yes or no, okay? I can't debate them with you. I can try to explain everything to you as we go along, but ultimately at the end of the 5 statements I read, there's 2 questions, and you either answer them yes or no, and we go forward from there, okay? Have you ever had your rights read to you before?
No, sir.
No, okay. So anytime I use the words like I, me, you, any of those pronoun type words, they all refer to you. It doesn't necessarily refer to me. But your Miranda rights say this: I have the right to remain silent. Anything I say will be used in court as evidence against me. I'm entitled to have a lawyer now and have him present now or at any time during questioning. If I cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for me without cost, and he may be present at all times during my questioning. I can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not make any statements. Okay? Do you understand each of those as I've read them to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to me now? Okay. So all I did was circle you the Y's, indicating yes, that your responses to me were yes for both of those questions. All I'm going to do is sign it. I'll just ask you do the same. It has no bearing on our interview. It's no admission of anything other than I read these to you and these were your two responses. Make sense? Let's see, I knew I heard something slide. All right, if you would just print and sign your name, put date and time. You can use the same date and the same time as I wrote down. And again, it just indicates that I read those to you, and those were your two responses.
Print and sign?
Yeah, or just sign it. Yeah, that's old military time in there. So
That's the first thing I learned how to do it with.
is that right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Tell me what, I'm trying to understand this whole dynamic of what's going on at the house and everything about Stacy and her care. I'll just throw it out there to you like that. So help me to understand it.
All I know is I always wanted help for her.
You wanted what?
I wanted help for her.
Right.
But like I said before, I'm not legal to take care of her.
Right.
Because I'm a brother-in-law. I'm not a sister. I'm not a mom. I'm not a daddy.
Right.
I'm not an uncle. And I try to get people to help.
Okay.
Nobody never wants to help.
Okay. Who did you reach out to for
I
help?
talk to people.
Okay.
But see, they don't know that I was actually asking about that because I'm trying to keep it discreet, but I was trying to get help, trying to get advice, and nobody had advice for me.
I got you.
I talk to people at work. I talk to people everywhere. I mean, I even get on the phone and look and see if I can find somebody to help take care of her or get her out of the house where she can have somewhere where she can actually live.
Right.
That's people to take care of her.
Okay.
Because I'm not a violent person. I don't like stuff like
Sure.
that. And I didn't like that.
You didn't like what?
I didn't like the way she was living in the house.
Right.
There was nothing I could do about it.
Did y'all reach out to the sheriff's office,
No.
EMS,
We called the ambulance one time.
DFACS, Adult Protective Services, anything like that? I'm just offering some of those things to maybe see if it'll click that, oh yeah, I tried to call
We called
the church one day or
We
something.
called 911 before.
Okay.
And they come out there and they told us, well, if she don't tell us that she wants to go with us, then we can't take her with us. Because she's a grown person, we didn't have what they call it, power of attorney or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
You
we
weren't
didn't
her
have
legal
it,
guardian or whatever.
We couldn't make her go. And that's basically what
How
it
long
was.
ago? How long ago did you call them for that?
That I can't remember.
Okay. So, what was the normal routine for her as far as her daily care? Did you check on her every day, or was that your wife that was checking on her every day? Or?
My daily routine was to get up in the morning, go to work,
Okay, where do you work at?
TNS,
Okay, what do you do there?
front end loader.
Front end loader? Okay,
So my routine was to get up, get ready, go to work, make sure my wife and everybody else was okay, give her a haircut, and I left.
okay,
Then when I go to work, I'm sitting there and I'm worried about my wife, I'm worried about my kids, I'm worried about everything. Everything's going on in my head.
okay,
Like I got voices all in my head. It's talking to me all the time and I just don't know what to do about it.
okay. Were you worrying about Stacy as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I worry about her daily.
Okay.
I have dreams about her. I have dreams about everything.
Gotcha. So your wife was primarily the one that was left to take care of her at the house.
Yes.
How did that come about? How did,
Because I mean, it's just like when her mama and daddy died,
right?
we was already living there.
Okay,
So when her mama died, me and my wife had plans to move out before her mama died. Then her mama died, then we couldn't move out. Cause we was staying there with her daddy. Then her daddy died. Then we was stuck with her, stuck with the funeral. Everybody at the funeral said, "Oh, y'all gonna take care of it? Yeah, da 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 da." And everything was fine at first. It was everything.
okay,
But then after a while, I guess the depression from losing your mom and your dad, and you ain't got them around no more. It just made it worse. She didn't want to take her medicine. She didn't want to eat.
you're talking about Stacy.
Yes.
Okay.
She didn't want to drink. She didn't want to do nothing.
Okay. Yeah, because the way, so I haven't seen the video, but a video, I guess, of her dad, I guess, Mr. Gunter. I think there's a video that some of my partners had seen where it shows Stacy walking around and looks, pretty healthy, But when I showed them the pictures that I've taken of her today, they're like, she's lost half her body weight. So that's part of what I'm trying to understand is how does that piece of it happen? Because obviously it screams a neglect. It screams a neglect issue, not kind of issue. It does it. It screams a neglect issue. I mean, I don't know how you go from, if she only weighs 80 pounds today, if she was 160 a year ago, how did she lose 80 pounds? So I'm trying to understand how that all comes about.
It's just the depression. Because we feed her. We give her something to drink every day.
So explain to me how you feed her every day. Something to drink every
When
day.
we eat supper, we fix our plates. We fix her plates.
Okay.
We go in there. We tell her, "Come get your food. Food's ready." She comes in there. She grabs the plate. She grabs the water. Grabs the drinks. Whatever we got for her that day. And she goes back to that room and she just sits there. We don't know whether she eats it or not.
Okay. So does she come?
We don't have visual on her because she wanted to stay in the room all day.
Right. So does she come out to the kitchen or the dining room area and get her plate of food, or does she get it?
She comes to the kitchen.
Okay. So she walks out to the kitchen, gets her plate of food, and then goes back. When's the last time you seen her do that?
Like me physically.
Mm-hmm.
Been a while because I don't even go in there.
So, maybe I don't understand the layout of the house. Where is the kitchen compared to where her room is at?
It's her room, living room, kitchen.
Okay. So, one of my partners was showing, he was kind of walking through with like on FaceTime kind of thing, just walking me through the house a little bit. The main pieces he showed me was like a hallway that leads, I guess, to the bathroom. There's a white cord tied to a doorknob, tied to another door. Okay, what is that white cord tied to?
A bowl.
Pardon me?
A bowl.
The bolt. No, I mean, what doors are they? What door is it securing? Because one door you can't.
It's the bedroom because she's got another door that goes that way.
Okay.
'Cause,
So the door that the cord's tied to opens in.
and I'll tell you the reason why it's like that.
And that, well, just hang on so I lose my track of thought. So this door going in is her bedroom door, but there's another door over here that she can come out of.
Yes.
Okay. So when she comes out this other door, this room here, I think, is like the living room?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think there's a front door that had a key in the lock.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just making sure that I've got what little snippet of video I seen correct. Coming, if I'm walking backwards from the living room and I come through this next door, there was another door that had like a hasp over it with a little twist kind of lock and a piece of coat hanger or some wire run through it. What door does that go to?
To the living room.
Okay, so on this side of that door, what is that? Is that the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so when our deputies got there, I think that door was locked and this door was locked.
Yes.
Okay. And then you were gonna explain why they were locked?
Yes.
Okay.
I ain't there during the day. My kids are in school.
Mm-hmm.
My wife's back there. She stays up all night with our youngest daughter.
Okay.
A lot because she has problems going to sleep. So she sleeps all day.
Okay.
She slept 1 o'clock today. So I called her a little after 1.
Your wife did. Your wife slept at 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I called her a little after 1. I said, what are you doing? She said, well, I just got up. I said, okay. I said, well, why are you sleeping so late? Because, you know,
All this other stuff's running through your head?
yeah, I'm paranoid.
Sure.
Already. And so we was just sitting there down talking, and next thing I know, the cops was out there and all that, so she didn't have time to take the damn thing off the lock. Because the reason why the bathroom is locked is because we take baths. So the kids take baths. When the kids are in there, the door's open.
Okay.
But the reason why that's tied off so she can't come through there no more is because she tried to come through and get kids before.
Okay.
Because she'll scream, she'll yell, she'll cuss at you,
Okay.
she'll slap you.
I understand.
But the reason why the one in the kitchen's like that so we can keep her in there because we don't have nobody to watch her.
So you can keep her in where? In the living room?
In the living room where there's a TV and her bedroom.
Okay. So she can move between the bedroom and the living room.
Yes.
She just can't get into the kitchen. And she can't get into the bathroom. So where does she go to the bathroom at?
Basement. In her room, I guess.
I got you. Does she have a porta potty or anything in there, or a bedside commode, or?
We try to get her to go to the bathroom.
Right.
Like, go in there. That's what we was doing. Going in there, tell her, come on, let's
Right.
go to the bathroom. And she was wearing diapers and all that. She didn't want to wear the diapers no more.
I got you.
I mean,
I got you. All right. And y'all have been doing this since her dad passed away. And when did he pass? She couldn't seem to. It seemed to get a little emotional for her to be able to try to remember.
I can't.
I think she said July.
Yeah.
Okay. July of last year. Do you remember when her mom passed?
October the year before.
Okay. Now she kind of ran through some of your all's finances with me. You work at TNS.
Yes, sir.
And she doesn't work. She's a stay-at-home mom. She stays home with the kids and housewife kind of thing. You work at TNS making about 17, 18 bucks an hour or something like that?
17.
17. And then if you work 40 hours, then you get paid hourly. If you work 40 hours, you get paid for 40 hours. If you don't work, then
You don't get that.
you don't get any money. You don't get like a sick day or anything like that. You've been there, what, 6 years?
Yeah, 6 years.
6 years. How long y'all been together?
Me and my wife. 10 years.
10 years. I can't remember what she was, how long she said. And then Stacy gets a disability check. So, and y'all use that money
To buy food.
To buy
Pay
food.
the light bill, pay the water bill.
Right.
That's in her daddy's name still. 'Cause
So that money probably still going into her daddy's checking account, or
no, she gets a paper check.
she gets a paper check,
Yeah.
and then y'all just go cash it,
And go cash it, pay the bills.
pay the bills. I got you.
And the rent. I forgot about that.
Yeah, rent, lights, yeah. So if Stacy doesn't come out of her room to eat or to get dinner from the kitchen table, how does she not eat then, or how does that?
We open up the door and we call her to tell her to come and get her food, so she comes and gets her food.
Okay,
And she takes her back to her room.
okay. Is there any other mechanism for her to get her food if she doesn't come to the table?
We'll go in there and give it to her.
You go and give it to her. Okay. Your wife tells me there's like a heater or something in the living room that y'all will set it on and say, "Hey, your food's out here. Come get that."
Sometimes, yes.
Okay. When's the last time you actually seen her eat?
Last time I seen her, when I sat in the living room with her.
When was that? Was that
It's,
yesterday, a week ago, a month ago?
It's before she started acting all crazy.
Okay, which was when? I don't know when that was.
I don't know.
I got you.
It was short, like maybe 6, 7 months after.
After Daddy died?
Yeah.
Okay. What about her meds? So if she's been acting crazy, I assume she's probably off of her meds then?
Yes.
She's been off of her meds that long?
Pretty much.
Okay.
And after she got off of them, she got worse.
Sure.
Because she wouldn't take them.
Do you know what she's been diagnosed with or as?
Nope.
No?
It's my sister-in-law. I don't know nothing about her like that.
Yeah. I just wondered because Bobby Joe didn't seem to know either, so.
Like, we got stuck with it. I mean, we don't know what to do.
Right.
We had 2 kids of our own. We was trying to make it through ourselves.
Sure. All right. And you just work and come home every night.
Yes.
When's the last time you actually laid eyes on her to be able to make a
Here lately,
somewhat of an assessment that says, hey, this room stinks, or
my
she's
mind
not.
has been messed up at work because I've been stressed out at work.
Mm-hmm.
Been stressed out at home, worried about stuff and
Right.
everything. Worried about my daddy, worried about money, just worried about everything.
Look, I get it. Yeah.
And I don't go in there and see her sometimes.
Right.
I mean, I don't even know what she looked like today.
Right. I'll show you.
I don't know.
I'm sure.
Because, I mean, it really,
Well, some of it may.
I mean, I don't like it at all.
Do what now?
I don't like it at all.
What's that? What don't you like?
I feel bad about it.
Understand. I
I
get it.
feel really fucking bad. I was stuck in a place I couldn't get out of.
So this was my first image of when I seen her. And I don't have to go through all of these. I just kind of wanted to give you a view of some of what I seen of your sister-in-law. Okay. So, I mean, obviously you can tell her hair's all, just whatever. Down here there's brown mass of something. I don't know if it's feces. I don't know if it's food. I don't know if it's skin deteriorating. I don't know because I'm not a doctor. I can just tell you that it's not normal, whatever it is. These are her fingernails. You know.
I tried cutting them before too.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy.
I mean, I get it. You know, I mean, you all are dealing with, you know, somebody that has some type of mental challenge that.
And I'm not fit to take care of that kind of person.
No, but this has probably gone on too long. It's not probably. It's gone on way too long. For her to go from 140, 150 pounds down to probably 80. There's an image, and I kind of refer to it as I'm looking at a living corpse, where she's laying on a treatment bed, and she's not got any clothes on, and her pelvic girdle is well exposed. I mean, you can see the hip bones. Just, I mean, if you picture some old history pictures of like the concentration camps of the Jews and stuff. It's kind of what I'm seeing here, except it's in color, and I've seen it with my two eyes, rather than through black and white photos. This is her hair all matted. We had to, the nursing staff, cut all this out. These are her legs. One of the things that stands out to me is how big the kneecaps are and how skinny the lower part of the thigh is. I mean, it just, you know, she's got some abrasions on her feet, skin's peeling on her feet. So you could see more of this brown, whatever this is, a bruise. She's got bruises, she's got some scratches. Now, she may have done some of that on her own, but, you know, this is the other side of her head with showing the matting. Pelvic girdles, you know, we're trying to be delicate with the picture, so. And again, all this brown, whatever it is. It's an open sore. She winds up having some of these on her. I'm trying to get through some of them. This is that same arm. That's her bicep, her right bicep. You can see how, you know, skinny it is, and it's abrasion on her left shoulder. Again, skin's deteriorating or something, I don't know. More of a pelvic girdle. Bite mark or something. I think some of this is going to wind up being feces. So ultimately she's defecating in her room somewhere. So I have to think, and I've not had a chance to talk to my partners about it, but her room's got to smell atrocious. Going into that living room, it's got to smell atrocious. And yet you all are there, the kids are there. I mean, something's got to give. I mean, phone call to the police, phone call to the hospital, phone call to the fire department, phone call to River Edge, phone call to the church. You know what I mean? Talking to the folks and I'm not saying you didn't reach out to TNS. I have no way to prove, disprove, and you know, but it would be like calling somebody at Kroger. They don't have the resources, or maybe have knowledge or experience with the resources that are available. You know, so this is her backside where you can see the feces and stuff. I mean, just one spot right in here is either a bed sore or her tailbone beginning to work its way through the skin. So that's why I say it went on way too long.
Yes, sir.
Do we agree?
Yes,
Gotcha. What else can you tell me about how this became this way?
So after I dated that, it just all went downhill.
Yeah. So
I mean, it went downhill for me. It went downhill for my wife,
right.
sister-in-law, my kids.
So Bobby was the glue that held the family together. Makes you wonder how he did it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love my father-in-law to death.
What would he think? What would he think about now if he were to see it now?
I'm fucking pissed. Really fucking pissed.
Yeah.
And I think about that.
I got you. How do you want to see this resolved with her?
It depends on how you're asking.
Well, I mean, I don't know how I'm asking, I'm just asking.
I like to see her go back to the normal self.
Which was what? Describe that to me.
When she was more happy,
Okay.
smiling. When I first met her, she had headphones on, listening to the radio all the time.
Was she able to speak and talk at that time?
She said, yeah, just you, she'll speak to you.
Okay.
But if everybody's around, she won't speak to you.
Okay.
But if she gets you off to the side, she'll speak to you.
But she could communicate then. Would she? What kind of conversations would she hold? I'm trying to understand what her mental acuity is. Not that I'm any doctor for it, but
Mainly whatever's on TV, she be trying to talk about it. Or if something happened in the family, she heard about it, she be trying to tell you about it.
okay,
If she had a dream about something, she'll just tell you about it.
right?
It's just normal little conversation, and then she'll get done saying what she's gonna say, she'll say nothing else.
I mean, would you characterize them or describe them as adult conversations or more teenage conversations or more childlike conversations? You know, oh, look at that little brown dog with the brown spot or with the white spots. I just really love puppies. And look at my Barbie. Or is she talking world politics?
I ain't never thought of it, but I know it ain't adult talk.
Do I know?
I ain't never thought of it that way, but it ain't adult talk.
Okay. So she wasn't talking world politics.
No.
Was she talking TikTok stuff?
No.
Okay, so maybe not even teenage stuff. So I got you. All right. Do you know who her family doctor is or who her doctor was? No.
I don't know nothing like that.
Okay.
I took her and my wife to the last visit she went to.
Okay. When was that?
Don't remember.
Don't remember. Would you think, was that before her dad died or after her dad died? After. Okay.
Because we was trying to get everything in line
Okay.
to keep her on her medicine, keep her good, keep her healthy,
Sure.
keep everything good. We was trying.
And at that point, she was probably clicking. She was probably in a good
And
space.
she was still going like nothing never happened.
Right.
But after that, I don't know what happened.
I got you.
It's just like it just hit.
Okay. All right. All right. I guess that's about all I have. What questions do you have for me? Was this all about a money thing to keep her around to so that y'all could keep, you know, using her
Because
check
I
if things
said-
are so tight?
I said time and time again, I don't want her check. Take your name off her check. Let's get somebody to help her. I told her that repeatedly.
You told that
Because
to your
I
wife?
knew this day was gonna come.
Right. What did she say? What did your wife say when you said that to her?
She said, I know we need to, but we never did.
Just never
because
followed
I'm
up with it.
always tied up at work. Always tied up at hospitals, the doctor's office, the kids at school, myself.
Right.
Just never had time to do nothing.
Gotcha. All right. If you had to do it all over again, what would you change?
The day of her daddy's funeral.
What would you done different then?
What I should have did then.
Which is what?
Moved out that house. Told some of the family there, then, we need help with her. Before they all just disappear. Because you know how it is at the family funerals?
Oh yeah.
Everybody just, they don't give a shit about you. They always call and they always check, but they never fucking come by. Never come to the house. Never come in the house. Never bring nothing. We was at the house last year by ourselves for Christmas. Besides my dad.
Right. Yeah, it's tough. Well, right now she's at Baldwin County Hospital. I don't know. I mean, she was resting comfortably, I guess, but you know.
So she's doing a little better.
Well, I mean, I don't know. When I left, she had, you know, they had given her a sponge bath and, you know, got a nasty shirt off her that she was wearing and that kind of thing, cut that big mat out of her head. So I'm sure they're going to run a bunch of exams or, you know, tests on her, that kind of thing. But, you know, it is what it is. It's where we're at. So
I'm happy she's finally got help.
well, I'm sure, well, APS, Adult Protective Services, have been notified, so they'll, I'm sure they're gonna do something. I don't know what all that's why I say it's important that y'all should have called way earlier than this, because now this just puts you and your wife in a jam. And so, you know, we could have reached out to APS then and explained the situation, and they could have maybe intervened before it got anywhere near where we're at today.
Yes.
So, all right. What else you got? All right. All right. So here's how we're ending up this afternoon, as you can probably expect. Okay. You and your wife will both be charged with 2 different charges. Okay. One of them's it's exploitation of a disabled adult, which has a bunch of fancy wording, and then false imprisonment because of all the locked doors and her not being able to leave and that kind of thing. Okay. I got to get a couple other pieces of information from you and make a copy of some stuff, and then I'll escort you back to the back. You have any questions for me whatsoever? Okay. You work at TNS Hardwood?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a name that you want, or who you want for a next of kin or anything like that? Or emergency contact is what it boils down to.
I did.
Okay. What's his name?
Jerry Kenneth Barber Jr.
Jerry Kenneth?
Barber Jr.
So are you the third?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh yeah, then you can put the third on there. What's his phone number? One six.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You got any scars, marks, or tats? You got several tats. What's your social? Alright, I think that's all I gotta really have.
So them charges carry like what, life sentences?
No, I don't know what they carry, but they're not life sentences.
More than 10?
Truth be told, I'd have to go look it up. I mean, I wouldn't even want to speculate for you, to be honest with you. I usually don't look at the charge end of it. It's just not something that I've ever done in all the years I've done this.
Is it bondable?
It's a judge decision. I mean, certainly anything can be bondable. It's just a matter of, getting you before the judge. What'll happen tomorrow, you'll go before the magistrate judge tomorrow. They'll read your rights to you. They'll tell you what you were charged with. They'll ask you, are you on probation or parole, anything like that. And since you're not, they may or may not give you a bond. That'll be that judge's decision. If the magistrate won't give you a bond, then if you can't afford your own attorney, I would tell you, get with the jail staff and get an attorney packet and get a public defender to get you before the Superior Court judge to have a bond hearing. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
So that's what they're gonna do tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow you're just gonna have you're going before the magistrate judge. And if the magistrate judge, if it's within their purview to assign you a bond, she will. If it's not, if it's a charge that either they're not comfortable giving a bond to, or that it's not within their realm of control, then they'll just tell you, I'm not going to grant you a bond, and you'll have to go to the Superior Court. You'll know sometime tomorrow afternoon whether or not you need to petition the Superior Court. Okay, but that would be my recommendation to you is, depending on what they tell you tomorrow afternoon, if they tell you you're not going to get a bond, then get the jail staff to get you that attorney packet so you can get it filled out. Okay? Same goes for your wife. So, okay? All right. Do you have any questions for me whatsoever?
Yeah, just
Okay.
why I'm not getting charged with it. Just because I live there.
Well, because you live there, you have knowledge of...
So it's kind of like accessory.
Yeah, you could call it that. But so you knew that she would live there. Through our own conversation, you said, well, she'd come out and get her food or we'd take it to her. Now, we don't know if she ate it or not, but at some point, you and your wife both know that this adult person in your house really isn't an adult person.
Yes, sir.
Yes, she's 32 years old, but she has the mindset of
Yes,
4 or 5-year-old. So you can't expect a 4 or 5-year-old child to know to take a bath, to know to use the bathroom, to go in and clean her room up for her because she can't do it or won't, to make sure she eats, to make sure she gets her medicine. If nothing else, one of your options was simply you go see her doctor and say, Doc, she won't come to the doc. We can't get her out of the house. We're giving her food, we're giving her medicine, but we don't know if she's taking hers or not. You know what I'm saying? All that being said is all hindsight. That's me who deals with this all the time, giving you who's living it at the moment my educated experience of dealing with these things. I dealt with my mother. When my mother began deteriorating, my boss will tell you if she called me, I'd leave here in a quick minute. I'm off. I'm going to see her because I knew that I was responsible for her. So, and that day came when I couldn't be responsible for her anymore. And so I called him, EMS, because she's laying on the ground in our yard in the driveway, screaming, get me help, get me help. She wouldn't let me help her up. I just said, I'll get you help. I got EMS. I said, she's altered mental status. Took her to the hospital. So some help started happening. And I think about 5 days later, she passed away. So I'm not saying we're hoping that Stacy passes away in 5 days. I guess if there's something to be thankful of is be thankful we're there today, because if she had passed away in the bed,
I'm very thankful.
These charges would be a way whole different conversation.
Yes, sir.
So, your wife was nervous. She says she didn't want to call us or medics or anything. She's afraid defects would get involved.
Yes, those are kids.
Look, you still got another human being in the house that you're caring for, whether you have legal custody of her or not. You've assumed that role. Then to turn your back, and I'm not saying you did, but to take the role of, well, we gave her food. I can't help it, she didn't eat it. I get that to a point. If I gave you a hamburger and you chose not to eat it, I get it. You're a full-grown adult, but you're operating on 8 cylinders. If I give her a hamburger, she's operating on a 5-year-old's mindset.
Yes.
They can't take care of themselves.
What began as a simple welfare check ended with 2 arrests and a case that stunned the community. Bobby Joe Barber and Jerry Kenneth Barber were charged in connection with the alleged neglect and exploitation of Bobby Joe's disabled sister. For the victim, it marked the end of years of alleged mistreatment and the beginning of a chance to receive the care and protection she needed.